Hey, Ronnie. Obviously, the turning point of the game is a controversial one. Just wanted to get your opinion on that goal. If you were able to see replays, do you think it should have been awarded?
I haven't seen it. But I talked with my staff, and they say that it's not in. So for me, if that's happening, then I can't understand it's possible. But I haven't seen it myself. You have to be sure that that ball is inside. When I saw it in the stadium, I saw it on the line, so I was thinking this is not going to happen. That is a goal, but maybe have an angle that we others don't have. I don't know, but if that ball is not in, then when you have all the equipment we have now, then it's unbelievable if that's possible.
All right, Glenn.
Hey, Ronnie, if we look at the game in total, the first half chances created but not converted, and then I think I have it right, in the second half there were no shots on target. So what kind of happened with the game, do you think?
I'm very disappointed in the second half, especially the first 50 minutes. We were agreed that we're going to attack the space in behind more. We were agreed that we have to be more intensive in our pressure. And we started on our back foot, and we never get into it. So when the goal was coming, it was almost like you deserve it, even though you never deserve anything if it's not clear that it's in. But we didn't come into it, and at this moment we need to be much more smarter to get together and do things more simple and come into the game. But we just keep on playing and put ourselves in bad situations, and in the end they score. So, and then we had to chase a goal, and I think what we have been through now lately with haven't been so much games in the league, and some of the confidence is coming forward, and a little bit on security, and we didn't ever put them on the real pressure in the second half. So I'm very disappointed in that we didn't create more. First half was okay. We created there was an equal game. But I think we should have get something out of this game.
All right, Michael Andrew.
Ronnie, I know one of the things that coaches like to see in games are opportunities where your team has a man advantage in small spaces of the field, and I failed to see that at all tonight. Was that something that you guys were working on, or was that something that was different from the game plan?
It was 2 against 3 up front, but we didn't take advantage of that so many times. We did sometimes in the first half. The ringy comes up between the two strikers, but we played too much square passes instead of playing in those spaces that we want to attack, because we know that Red Bull is very pressing forward all the time. So we want to get more in behind them and get for second balls there and play 3 against the central defenders. And we created 2 trade chances in the first half on that, but in the second half we wanted to do it more, but we didn't come into the game in the beginning. So I'm totally agree with you then that we didn't see that overload that we in those part of the field we wanted to be at.
All right, Michael Lewis.
Hey, Ronnie. Going back to that goal again, I was wondering, have you spoken to Sean about it? Did he say anything to you? And did you say anything to him about him bobbling the ball and the rest of the play?
I haven't speaking to the group, but I haven't speaking to him. Sean is a great goalkeeper, and everybody do mistakes, and hopefully that is if it gets a goal, it's not correct, then that's going to be a bad thing for the game. But I trust in Sean. Every goalkeeper has some things, and he had a fantastic save in the first half, and he also had a great save on 1-0 as well. So mistakes happens. This is how we bounce back from it, and I know we're going to do that.
Thank you.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for the time. Was there a specific reason that Matrizo did not see the starting lineup today? Was it injury? Was it more tactical? And can you go into that for a second?
It was more tactical because we played with 3-5-2, and he's more a winger and not a fullback. So that was the reason why he didn't play.
All right, Christian Smith.
How's it going, Ronnie? So this is the fourth league game that the team has lost 1-0, and it's the fifth all competition. So like, what's going wrong in these games where it's like very, very close and the games have to be won in the trenches? Where aren't they clicking right now? Is it a tactical approach? Is it come down to collective performances? Maybe a combination of both? Just because this isn't really something the team has struggled with in the past. They've obviously scored quite a few goals. So, like, why are they losing these close games?
As I said, I think I think it's both what you're saying. It's a collective team thing, and also it's an individual thing. We have chances, not some big ones today, but we have a couple today as well. We doesn't put them, and we get more effective opponents against us. So that's a thing, but we need to create more. And I think today is where with the match plan we did is more get more messy play. You play up the strikers, more second balls, and you play from there. And then you don't get that rhythm in the finishing. But we had 2-3 good opportunities that something could happen. So I think it's a little bit about confidence, and that we get out of our shells. I think that's important now. We need to get up those 10% with energy like we had against Toronto and Miami, because it's so small differences between the teams there. And now we have 4 days to make ourselves ready for an important game for us, and we're going to be ready then and bounce back, because I've never been through this before, that we have lost 4 times 1-0. It's very, very rare. And if I said we didn't create anything, then it was worse. But today we didn't create enough. I think we should create more than we did, and the performance is not good enough compared to what we did in the last games down in Orlando.
All right, last one for Ronnie here to Dylan before we get to James.
Yeah, just Ronnie, I apologize if you had said this earlier, but just back to that goal or the controversial decision. Did you sense that it affected your team? Because at that point now you're chasing the game, and they didn't seem to maybe have the same bite. Of course, Red Bulls are going to concentrate more defensively, but did you see it have a negative impact on your team?
I think so. Of course, it has that. It's games change games all the time, and especially when you don't in a good mood, a good way. Then when you have had some bad results over you, then that gets more affected about it, and that's something we have to work ourselves out of, because as I said, it's not a quick solution here. It's everybody, including myself, has to really dig deep and find that strength and that belief and that power that makes you come out to the pitch and bounce back. And that's what we're going to do now on Monday.